Hello and welcome back to Chatting with Cherubs. I'm Morgan Rees and I'm here with the electric
Gearoid Backflip, and I'm here with the absolutely amazing
Josh Jones. Hello.
Hello, Josh.
I'm the only one not in the same room.
I know, it's weird. It's weird. It's because we're up here working really, really hard.
No, you're not. As someone who has been to the Edinburgh Fringe multiple times for the full month, I know you are not working that hard.
How dare you?
This is outrageous. we're braving the elements as well because there's a storm
As we speak.
we speak in Edinburgh. If you look out the window, it is deathly calm. but there's been a storm warning and everything's shut down.
You'd think it was a start of Wizard of Oz.
We had it this morning in Manchester, so it must have blew up. It must have gone upwards. We had it. I went running for it in the afternoon. I've run through the storm.
Well,
It was
that's
really
how you managed
fun.
to do your 10K. It's just the propelled the wind.
The wind blew me. I ran 6 and then I was blew 4.
I'm actually staying in quite a posh area. I'm in Trinity, and this morning I was walking by an apple tree and all the apples were blown off the tree, and I thought, God, imagine if I come home from Scotland with a black eye, but I got it from fallen apples. It's not really a wild night out in Glasgow, is it?
Yeah. Imagine Einstein was sat underneath that tree. How many things he would have thought? No, Newton, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was Newton. Yeah, he would have been thinking not about gravity because that had already been discovered.
Yeah. All right.
Fuck me.
Fuck it. Do you know what? I'm so fed up with you two. I say one thing and you go, "Ooh, all right then."
I think it's probably that we're in supportive mode and we have no one said something mean to us in a little while.
You're so sensitive. You need to fucking
Yeah, we're
don't
really
want to be one
now.
of those. Yeah, it's just too much. I feel like one of the dads from the 90s. Man up!
Yeah.
No crying in this house.
It does kind of make you a little baby when you come up here, though. You do kind of get a bit like really sensitive.
And I say one thing to you, you both start crying. It's like I've been going, kick the ball, you fairy. Fucking fairy, kick the ball.
You can go into that too easily.
Well, I do a thing where I channel my own dad. It's called a lived experience.
Yeah. Well, Josh, where do you get all these crazy ideas?
Yeah, I didn't do boxing for 5 years because I thought it'd be fun. It was because that's what I had to do because I was a fairy.
I generally did think you did boxing because you liked boxing.
No, I kind of did it because my mates were doing it, but also it was like, yeah, we encourage this. You need to learn how to throw a punch.
Yeah,
I'd say you're quite handy in a fight.
I haven't had one for well over a decade. I haven't had one since I was about 19, so I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh no, I'd say it comes back. I'd say it's like riding a bike.
Do you think so? But do you know what? I rode a bike about 6 months ago and I was shy. And I used to be
just punching it, were you?
I take it back.
Yeah.
I take it back.
I was kicking it. That's what I was doing. Right. So let's explain to everyone why you're both feeling so sensitive.
Oh, yes. In case it might sound a little bit weird as well, me and Gearoid are currently in the same room.
Yes, we're in my the place where I'm staying in Edinburgh. And Morgan's Wi-Fi was acting the bollocks. So he got in an Uber and we're in the same place.
And I'm going to quickly just explain the Fringe Festival because I never heard of it until I did comedy. And I think people think we all know what it is. Basically, it's a month-long arts festival in Edinburgh, and comedians go up every year for the full month and kind of go a little bit insane.
Yeah, because we work 1 hour a day.
Yeah.
I'm
And then
actually really tired from it.
It's like a cross between an extended holiday and a mental health crisis.
A family holiday.
Well, it's much. But I think is it not easy? Because basically, when you go up and do shows, and you two know this. I'm explaining it for listeners. You go up and do shows and you pay for PR and it costs you thousands of pounds and you get reviews and all that stuff. But what the boys are doing while they're there this time is they're working on the shows. It's a work in progress. So they're saving money and they're not in the rat race of reviews and awards. So is that not more chill? Are you not more chilled because of that?
A bit chilled, but what I didn't realize was that if you come up here with a work in progress, you still, like, everyone else is still doing their best show and you're seeing everybody else's best show and you're like going, oh, well, I need to do my best show. So you kind of get like competitive with yourself, really.
Oh, so completely different. Yeah, I'm having such a chilled time.
Yeah,
I'm having a lovely time. I'm not even flying. I flied on the first day and just an hour of people going, no. I went, no, can't do that again. It's very different.
Yeah.
An hour of people going, no thanks, and jumping on stage.
No, absolutely not. This is not for me.
We still need to do that. We need to go on a gay bar crawl and drop all our flyers.
Yeah, we should do that. Yeah, we should totally.
There's like free gay bars. Is it called Bloomers or something?
CC Blooms. Bette Midler.
Is that what it's called? Yeah. Is that what it's called? I knew it was called that. I remember years ago when I was at the Fringe and I hooked up with this Brazilian guy and fucking hell, like he was so fit.
Oh, nice.
And I met him in there. Yeah, he was really fit.
We just wrap up now.
Yeah, we'll just knock him off the call and then we'll just finish it.
Episodes every Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, not at the Fringe last time he was here. He had a great time with a hot Brazilian. Lovely.
Yeah, well, oh no, it was years ago. This is back when, believe it or not, I had a little six pack at the time. This was like 8 years ago. So. But he had a fucking great bum. His face wasn't anything. He didn't have the best face, but his body was amazing.
Well, you can sit on that, can't you?
Yeah, I hit that. Yeah.
Oh, it's very spicy today. I had this very interesting thing that happened to me in a restaurant this morning where I like to pretend to be a bit of a Karen. Pretend.
I was going to say, speaking to people who know you. It's this little joke I play when I shout at people in the street.
That's not true. I'm lovely. And I went into this place this morning and me and my boyfriend, we were having our brunch and it was busy. So we got this table and like we kind of cleared the table ourselves because there was like cups and stuff on it, but there was like spilt milk on the table. And then there was this waitress, she was just like wiping a table beside us. And we were like, oh, is there any chance you could just wipe this, just the spilt milk on it? And she came over and she wiped half the table. And then she stopped and said, actually, I haven't started my shift yet, so you'll have to get someone else to finish that. And she walked away.
Oh, no. That's mad.
I kind of respect it.
I almost threw myself on the ground at her feet. I was like, that is like incredible.
I kind of really respect that. Like, I wish if I was a waiter and my shift finished at 8, I just saw a clock and just dropped the plates.
Yeah.
Just left.
She didn't, like, if she'd left the cloth, like, I would have just finished it myself, but she took the cloth and just threw it on the counter and then sat on a chair beside us, like, beside us.
Did she say a shift hadn't started or it's ending?
No, she said it hadn't started yet. I think she was cleaning a table for herself to sit down at.
Ah.
But you have to admire it. I mean, you have to admire that.
I'd love that even more if she got to work, took one of the tables when they were really busy at the table and refused to help anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sent back her eggs.
Yeah.
But it was one of those places as well where, you know, like you pay beforehand, like before you sit in the table. And like I give them a 20% tip. It's the only time in my life I've ever thought I want my tip back.
Yeah. Oh,
I kind of love it though. I kind of respect her. I bet Yeah. Yeah.
I love sassy waiting staff. I went to a tacos once in Brighton, and the girl just put the cutlery on the table and went, "You can sort that out."
What's that chain called where they shout at you?
Karen's.
Oh, is it called Karen's?
Karen's Diner. It's in Manchester, no?
Oh, I knew there was opening them everywhere. I didn't know. I've never been.
But they shout at you.
Yeah, that's what. So, that's the gimmick of the restaurant. Is like they're like, "Oh, did you want another one of them with your big fat tits?" I don't know if they go that hard, but they are they belittle you, and
Have you
people
not
pay
seen
for it.
this?
So it's like waiters telling you what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there's a gimmick of you take someone that doesn't know that's what they do, so they just think it's genuinely.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
that is
the staff in the world.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a place in my show where I brought my cat when I wanted to bring my cat when she was sick, but they wouldn't allow her in, and I just really don't like this hotel now. So I'm like ripping the piss out of them in my show. But when I was coming up to Edinburgh, I was like, what else can I say about them? And then I was like, ooh, I wonder if there's anything on the Google reviews for this
and
hotel.
it wasn't, so you writ them.
Luckily, I already had the 30 burner accounts.
I found all these terrible reviews. That's interesting. Why are they all from the same email and sent on the same day?
Yeah. From Gearoid 1,
if you'd
Gearoid
like to know
2,
more, come see my Edinburgh show. And I went and I had a read through the reviews, and there was this incredible review from this woman that had been thrown out of the hotel twice. The first time at the hotel, she said, I ordered a drink and your waiter said to me, do you think it's wise to have an alcoholic drink? And I said, why? And he said, because you're pregnant. I'm not pregnant. So she kicked off and she left the hotel in tears, and then she complained to the hotel and they sent her a voucher for the stay. And then she went to use the she went to
the fact is I already know it's happened twice.
She went to use the voucher and they were like, that's a fake voucher, nobody here would issue a voucher like that. And she told them what happened. They were like, no, never happened. And the person that signed that voucher doesn't work here anymore, so she got kicked out again. It's like the worst experience I've ever heard.
Do you think I can say the name? There's a celebrity chef's hotel and my friend stayed at it. I can say it?
Yes,
yeah.
So my friend stayed at Marco Pierre White's hotel near Bath. They were like down there for a wedding. And she said this was the other week, and she said to me that like she could see him shouting at the staff, do you know, in the kitchen, like going mental, and they was all stood there and stuff. And she said that she read like one of the reviews. Oh, I feel like I should have double checked that, but she said she read one of the reviews and it was like there was a staff member crying in the hallway, and it's just like apparently he just like belittles everyone. And because she was at a wedding, she went and got her hair like blown or whatever at a local hairdresser's, and the local hairdresser was like, "Oh God, yeah, he's a nightmare," and everyone around there's like, "He's a nightmare." But apparently he was just like screaming at his staff. I know the hotel was nice, but
I know it sounds a bit bad, but that's kind of something you want to see a chef do, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like that's part of the experience, isn't it? I know it sounds awful.
Yeah, like
chef shouting.
You like see a waiter with a nosebleed when he's bringing something out.
I did used to have a bit of a thing for Gordon Ramsay. But then I was like, it's gone now because I have a better relationship with what I want from men and I don't want to be shouted at. I've done therapy and that attraction just went.
Yeah. So what chefs do you like now?
Do you know who do like Blumenthal, Eston Blumenthal, is that his name?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The bald one who does all the mad shit because he does loads of crazy mad shit. That'd be fun. I
like Joe Wicks. I like a man that can cook and also do squats.
Yeah, I was dancing next to him, but last week he kept on stepping on my shoes.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, sorry.
Joe Wick, how come you haven't told us this before?
I don't know. Oh yeah, we were watching black actor, famous, The Wire, UK,
Idris
Idris
Elba.
Elba. Yeah,
What was he doing in Glastonbury?
he's a DJ.
Oh yeah, you told us that because me and Gearoid were both like, oh.
I don't believe in DJ. I don't. It's not a thing. Yes, it's
Oh, right, you two. I love it.
How do you like that and you don't like B&Q? What's wrong?
For throwing shapes to plywood, it's not.
Do you know what? We was in a huge B&Q today and there was a whole corridor of doors and I was like, look at all these doors. And then I felt like, do you remember in Monsters, Inc.? So I went, Mike Wazowski. And then I don't think James got the joke. So I just carried on walking to the garden bit. Anyway.
Mike Wazowski.
That's a really good one, Morgan.
Yeah, I can do a few impressions. I can do very few.
Go on, go on, do us another one.
I can do Kermit.
Oh, go on.
Oh, let me see if I can do Kermit. Hello, me Piggy.
Oh, that was Miss Piggy, wasn't it?
Oh, but it's Miss Piggy and Kermit are very similar. It's like
okay.
Yeah,
I think we might.
Is that you just put a growl in if it's Miss Piggy, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, Kermit.
Oh, I love Miss Piggy. I have to say, why Miss Piggy has gone away. I think of all of the comedy characters that we need at the moment, Miss Piggy would be absolutely perfect. Like she's kind of like, she's like Karen from Will and Grace.
Has she been cancelled? Has she gone?
I don't think the Muppets are on anymore, should they?
No, she should be all over them. The Muppets are hilarious because like Miss Piggy has that sort of body positive icon.
Yeah, and she also, like, if you'll pardon the expression, was the original person to serve cunt, I think. I think that's fair enough. Yeah. I mean, if you were karate chopping people, I mean, I think, Yeah.
Can you do any impressions?
Me? No. I really can't. I used to be able to do accents years ago, but I can't do them anymore. I don't know. I think it might be a lack of confidence.
Oh my God.
From bullying.
Yeah.
Josh.
Well, I know one impression you can do, a whiny little bitch.
An impression, you say?
I feel like, speaking as somebody that used to listen to Chat with Cherubs, I feel like Josh has really moved into the alpha character. Like, I feel it's become very Devil Wears Prada.
It's just fun. Like, what?
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like one glance.
Suburbs.
But you know that in real, I'm quite nice.
You're adorable. Yeah, Josh. You're a fucking prince.
But if you needed me, I'll help you out. I'll go out my way to help you out. But like in day to day, when you, do you know what I mean? If you was genuinely sad, I wouldn't be mean to you. But like, it's quite all right. Well, do you know what? I'm going to be lovely for the rest of the episode.
I can't wait to see this gear change.
I mean, this isn't funny or entertaining, but like on the first day, you, Josh, gave me a call. Unprovoked, unsolicited. You just knew how difficult Edinburgh can be, and you gave me a call after my first show on the first day, and I went, and that's logged down in the Josh book.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I didn't get a call.
Okay, now. Thanks for setting me up there, Morgan.
Yeah. I tell you, I had 2 days off. I went down to host Wilderness Festival, which, by the way, the easiest gig in the world. I absolutely adored it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm used to this. It's a wellness festival, kind of. So it's got music, but like, I'm used to introducing to the stage drag queens, musicians, comedians. It's very difficult going, make some fucking noise. You ready for some fucking yoga?
Yeah.
Who's ready to get Gong-Birthed?
Bendy Pauline's doing a tight 40.
I did a gig at a yoga festival last year, and
I remember this.
It was so mad. I was just like, it was yoga festival and Lucy Spraggan and The Feeling, the band The Feeling.
No way.
Well, yeah, I've spoke. Did I speak about it on the podcast?
I can't remember.
So the guy, Dan from The Feeling, oh, one sec, let me just.
Oh, Dan Gillespie Sells, is it?
Yeah, so Dan from The Feeling, me and Morgan know him kind of because we've met him through Jade. So we've met him through Jade, and we've met him a good few times, haven't we, Morgan?
Yeah, a fair few times. We was at Jade's 40th as well.
Yeah, I have like good chats with him. I really like him, and he wrote all the music for Everyone's Talking About Jamie, and I was like, oh, so every time I'm like, oh, I love that musical, blah blah blah. So anyway, I see him at the festival. And I just started speaking to him, and I'm like, "Oh, you here?" Oh, and he went, "Yeah, I'm just doing some music here." And I was like, "Oh, I thought you were going to do songs from, Everyone's Talking About Jamie, play a bit of piano or whatever." He went, "Yeah, I'm here with my band." I went, "Oh God, you're in a band?" Because he started introducing me to his bandmates, blah blah blah. And then it's The Feeling, and he's the lead singer. I had no fucking idea. And he's headlined in the thing. He's headlined in the old festival. So then I messaged Jane. I was like, I had no idea they were in a band. And then I Googled it. They're really famous.
Yeah. Huge.
I had no idea. And I knew that he was a successful composer and musician, but I didn't even know he could sing. So then not only was he in the band, he was the main one, and he was like moving about with like a bit of personality on stage and everything. I was like, fucking hell, it was shocking.
Yeah.
So I was just sat in the audience, so shocked because I've met him. We probably hung out, haven't we, Morgan?
Yeah.
So I was like, how the fuck did I not know this?
Yeah, it's huge.
So, like, you insulted the Scissor Sisters, you The Feeling. Like, is there anyone else
Yeah.
Is there anyone else on the list?
But I just didn't. But both of us met those people through Jade, basically.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. I genuinely had no idea. I had no idea. And it's not someone I've just spoke to for like 2 minutes. He came to my Edinburgh show. Like, we properly like chatted.
Hung out. Well, your first name terms.
Yeah. And then I was like, fucking hell. Crazy. And the worst thing is I've just been speaking to him at the bar because then I joked, said, oh, well, if you need someone to come on and sing He's Me Boy, do you know the He's My Boy from Everyone's
Jamie.
I was like, I love that song. So if you want someone to pop on and sing that, I know all the words, joking. And then he's fucking in a big band. And he were headlining. He was the fucking headliner. He was on after Lucy Spraggan.
Yeah, imagine he did introduce you on.
I know.
Yeah, that could have got out of control really quick.
Who headlined the festival? Josh Jones singing.
Well, it's really weird.
I was like, oh, shall I message him and be like, I just messaged him and be like, I love that, like, well done. But I didn't know whether to message him and be like, I had no fucking idea. Because it's rude. I felt rude that I didn't know. But it don't matter, does it?
No,
he never. But to be fair, like, he never told me.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's like kind of modest.
Yeah, he's never told me. So like, yeah.
I like that, and The Feeling are great. To be fair,
yeah, but he's like fucking Batman. It's like, oh my God, Bruce Wayne, what you doing?
Yeah. It's speaking of music, I went to the comedians karaoke night yesterday, and I tell you what, I had to eat my own words because Josie Long was in front of me, and she was like, "Oh, I want to do Nothing Compares to You, the Sinead O'Connor one," and I was And in fact, I was like, it's a mood killer. Like everyone's playing up. It's a mood killer. And I could not be more wrong. It took the roof off.
She
stormed it.
Yeah, I think a song like that at karaoke really just fucking blows it out the park sometimes.
Yeah, I'm being like, me and Janet were on a come down in Barcelona, and shit, and Hayd O'Connor came on, and we started crying, and the bartender came up to us and thought we were breaking up.
And which one did he want to console?
Yeah. Well, which one of you were paying?
That's so crazy. What song did you do? Did you do Elvis?
I didn't go up. After with the throat surgery, I'm trying not to use my voice too much.
Oh, yeah.
What's
I
your karaoke
didn't want
song?
to make everyone else feel shit.
Morgan, you a half-mast is, better than most people.
Oh,
100%.
stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting on really well since, we're going through the same things together.
Well, I'm really glad I'm not there. Fucking hell. Can start doing daisy chains and plaiting each other's hair. Grow up. Fucking grow. I'm going to come up next week and just slap both of you.
When you come up, I'm going to draw a picture of me and Gearoid together holding hands.
Well, you're leaving the day I get there.
I know, annoying.
Oh, I can't believe we're not going to be all in the one place together. That's so sad.
Yeah.
What's your karaoke song, Josh?
Well, I like doing Phantom of the Opera, but I need a duet, so I need someone else. Because I like to be Christine, but then get someone to do the Phantom. So yeah, that's my choice. What's yours?
I like a Prayer by Madonna.
Oh,
that is
great.
A fucking great
it's a banger, yeah.
one.
Yeah.
And also, I always think that if you're doing karaoke, do a song by somebody that can't sing. It's my top tip.
Have you heard that Miley Cyrus is? I know I'm in my. Look, I've been listening to so much Miley Cyrus at the moment.
I do love Miley.
Her covers are brilliant.
Her covers are fucking. That one's insane. That's so good.
Her Living on a Prayer is great.
Yeah, that's real. Have you heard her do Man Eater?
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that one. Yeah, she's done some really good covers.
Did you see the people that went to see Miley Cyrus at the interview?
Yeah.
No.
She was doing like an interview was it in Cannes or something for her film? You tell it. I only saw it.
But I think I've only ever seen and someone shouts from the audience, going, "We've paid £800 for these tickets," and she's like, "Okay, really?" And like, "Are you not even going to sing?" It's a movie screening.
It was a screen, and they thought it was a concert.
And she goes, "No," and
she paid £800.
Yeah, it must be just for ticket touting, or maybe even the festival. I don't know, but someone paid £800 thinking she was singing, and she was just doing a Q&A.
Oh my God, I'd be fuming.
And that'd be funny though, because imagine if you think you're going to a Miley concert, you might have a few to drink beforehand, dress up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we must be when you get there and you see everyone's dressed up like.
Yeah, and you just see two chairs and a glass of water. You're like, fuck me, she's not putting the money into the sets anymore.
No merch stand. She's not even trying. Exactly. So this is Gearoid's room. What's your bedroom like? Where are you staying?
Oh, good. Don't make me think. I am staying in student accommodation. So it's a tall, like concrete building. It's concrete jungle. I know, call me Alicia Keys, but there's no signal. And student accommodation as well. You know what I mean? So it's just a little small room, but no coat hangers.
Oh, that's really annoying.
Yeah, that is annoying.
One pillow.
You can take one of my coat hangers.
Oh, I ended up bringing some.
I have a multitude.
But also the shower, it's one of those, the shower's strong, but the holes are tiny. So you know those ones where it actually quite hurts. So every time I shower, 'cause it hurts my bits. Every time I shower, it's like I'm defending a penalty.
That's for the straight listeners. That was something for you.
And gays like football. We're not any of them, but some do.
Yeah.
Well, a load of lesbians do now. The women are doing well in the Euros.
The lionesses.
Now that they're winning, it's always like, oh, now loads of gay people are like, oh, do you not watch football? It's like, just because it's women don't mean I'm more interested. Like, it's still football.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not ass.
No, we don't watch football. What did we fight for? What did we march for?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I gotta watch football. Made it inclusive, everyone.
The student accommodation, though, not last Edinburgh, the two Edinburghs 2 years ago, I was in I've done quite a few student accommodation, but I was in one where I was on the ground floor, so again, no signal, Morgan, like yours. Yeah. And I was in the wheelchair access room. So I had to
stayed with you.
Yeah, you did. I had to get on my knees to brush my teeth because the fucking sink were on the floor.
Sure that's what you were doing?
Yeah. But like, I had to keep like bending down to brush my teeth because everything's on the floor. And then I had a fold out chair. And then at first I was like, I'll just stand up. But then I'm not going to lie, like a week into it, I was just having sit down showers. I got really into it. I was like, this is quite lovely. So
yeah, but you're not in that Edinburgh where Josh was getting wheeled around the whole time. You got well into it.
But no, yeah, so just having sit down showers. But the weirdest thing that happened, so because it was wheelchair access room, I was on the ground floor, right? And the window was to the street, so people were just walking past my bedroom. But my bed was in the corner and there was a cupboard in between us. And if the cupboard door was open, no one could see me through the window because it took up, most of the room. And one day I was laying on the bed and my window, the curtain was open, but the cupboard door was open and I was right against the wall and I thought, do you know what? No one can see me. I'm going to treat myself to a cheeky little wank, right? So I started having a wank and then halfway through the wank, I was like, fucking hell, the big mirror on the wall, I forgot all about it. Just fucking wanking.
Oh, man, that's the word. I tell you what, though, I think we've spoken about this on the pod before, but something about hotel rooms make you insanely horny. I tell you what, something about student accommodation makes me insanely not. I've not had
really.
That
I thought that would make you. I thought like student accommodation. I thought they would be all at it.
Everyone else might be, but I'm a taken fella at the moment. But
yeah,
if they were, I'd hear it. The walls are so thin. You know, if someone farts next door, I smell it.
When I was doing Dancing with the Stars, I remember one day Stephen said to me, he was like, because he tried to teach me, he taught me how to do a cartwheel for one dance, but then he was like, can you do a backflip? And I was like, no, I can't do a backflip, but I can do a front flip. And he was like, oh, amazing, we'll do a foot flip, do a front flip. And I was like, and I completely face planted. And then I realized, I haven't done a front flip since I was about 15. I just always assumed I could still do it. It's not like riding a bike.
My favorite ever video online is, have you seen that woman that she's doing a demonstration for the class? I think she's a teacher. She's doing about those trust falls. And you know those ones where you cross your arms and you fall backwards, but she falls forward. And so you just see her on the floor, this guy behind her. Why did you do that?
I don't know if you know about this, but like last year, do you remember the story about the bubble men? There was two bubble men in Edinburgh last year, and there was basically like they were both really bitter because there was two. They were both had shows called The Bubble Man.
Oh, were they not together?
No, they weren't. They were doing shows in different places, but there was like massive rivalry between them. And I was in a venue with one of them, and the other one was doing all of this like luminous, you know, like they turned the lights out and it would be like glow in the dark bubbles, and the other one was like, he's doing glow in the dark bubbles. and then one day he turned the lights out and like he fell off the stage. And then the other bubble man was telling everyone he fell off the stage. And then everyone started calling him the bubble cunt because he was being really mean.
Hello, Cherubs. That's the end of the podcast. Thank you so much for listening. If you've enjoyed the podcast, we do a bonus one on the Tuesday. We're every Thursday. If you've enjoyed, do please like and subscribe. Just a tiny little plug from me. I've got another podcast called My Bad with Morgan Reese. And also, I'm here for the Edinburgh Fringe just for another week. If you know anyone that's coming up, I'd love to see you. Good old.
I'm also at the Edinburgh Fringe until the 13th. And I'm at 2 in the Assembly box. I've got another podcast called Agony Rants, and I'll be doing UK shows in January. I'm doing London, Liverpool, Manchester, and I'm doing Edinburgh, Glasgow, Newcastle as well. So
I am at the Edinburgh Fringe, the 11th, 12th and 13th of August. And then I go on tour on the 5th of September throughout the UK and Ireland. Get tickets at joshjonescomedy.com. The tour's called I Haven't Won the Lottery, so here's another tour show.
It's so good. Radio, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.